Good morning to you all. Nice to be back with you after a little hiatus from last week. Sorry, but I'll be taking another hiatus this week. If you recall, Craig got the first week off, I've got the middle. Tom Atkins goes on this trip toward the end of the week. So I had 3 days off last week, and I'll have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off from this week. But had a good time yesterday. Yesterday I did, and over the weekend. Always good. Time off was a little busy, but my wife and I finally had our date night. We haven't been to a movie theater in years, certainly pre-COVID, and we finally went out to see Top Gun. And good movie, definitely geared toward those who saw the first one. But it would stand on its own. If on its own, I give it above average. Um, but I definitely give it. I wouldn't call it fantastic, but it was a very good movie, tying in well with the first movie and not getting, too political or too much into, a heavy plot. And so we enjoyed it. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and had a nice dinner afterwards, and just enjoyed ourselves. It was on Thursday too. This way you avoid those weekend crowds. So that was really the center of our fun. Other than that, just did some work, did usual work around the house. Cleaned up the lilac bushes and the rhododendrons. For the flowers that fell off. You got to pick them off and take off the flowers this year so they bloom again next year. And that takes a surprisingly long time, I found out. So, I've always known that, because usually we do it together there. I get the tall ones, she gets the short ones, the ones closer toward the ground, and we move and groove. We'll see what happens this coming week. But for now, we've got a pretty nice start to our day here, as you can see. Oh, no, you can't see yet. Now you can. Okay, quick fill weather cam. Good breeze here. Looks like it's an east to northeast wind right now, and that makes things are that make things a little bit tricky when it comes to high temperatures here. So we'll see how that goes there. I think most of you should be able to hit that 80-degree mark, and should have a nice day. And we're really in for some warmer weather the next several days here. But our big influence again currently is this Canadian high right now. Despite its Canadian roots, this should be able to give us a pretty decent day. Any fog around will be burning off, and we should have some fairly decent weather for the day. Most of you should be able to get close to 80 or break 80 with the wind coming off that 68-degree lake water. Things are going to be a little bit cooler here along the lake shore. But our eyes are really in for tonight. And, we have a warm front coming in. And, it's this warm front right here. And storm complex coming across the northern Midwest, already given some major showers and storms to the Midwest, northern Midwest, including Minnesota. And that'll eventually move into the western Great Lakes later on today. This one is going to affect us tonight. Now, it is a warm front, so typically these fronts survive well. In fact, they oftentimes thrive in the nighttime environment. So as we see here, so we get toward the evening. I'm going to zoom out even more here. So we get toward the evening, kind of the first round stays well to the south, as you can see, into the early evening. We're watching this complex here over in Michigan. That's what's going to come that way. So we're good in the evening. Evening's fine. Even around midnight looks good. Now, the big question is, what will this complex do? So here is one model of a Futurecast, and you can see Futurecast has it going well to our south and west. It is it's a nasty storm system, though. This one could produce some major wind problems and maybe some possible funnel clouds here as it moves toward the south and east. And you can see other bands here forming basically between Youngstown and Cleveland. So that's this one model. And I'm going to go to another model here, one that I used often, and get the precip on here. So you can see this one, it has a much more defined, we call it the derecho, coming across Michigan here. And you see 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, you notice it kind of splits in two. We have a band of showers and storms. You can see the better developed ones are here west of Cleveland. Now, we got some good cells here. So that's the difference between this model and the previous model. And you can see it brushes northwestern Pennsylvania. So that one gets us much closer. But the heaviest of the storms, the nastiest, still look like they're going to be to the west. But this one here could give us locally some strong and maybe potential for a few severe cells, though it does noticeably weaken as it heads toward as we go toward the morning hours. So that's that one. So that one is much closer. Now I'm gonna do several here. So just bear with me if you will, please. Now what I'm not sure is this one. I don't know. Let's do this. I don't know if this one is going to have. I don't know if this one is going to make it all the way toward us. Let's see here. Okay, no, I guess it will. Okay, so now this model is a complete miss for us. Complete miss, except, well, okay, that's new. Did not expect that here. But even here, those aren't severe by any means. And then, it's definitely the most tame of the models. And, well, that's how we'll look at now. I'm going to go back to, I'll go back to this one. So I'm going to go this one here, the one that's a little more. Okay, now what happened here? Oh, okay, I think I know what I did wrong. Let's try this again. Oh, okay, now that's interesting. Did this just update? Because this is the one I just showed you that had it moving closer toward us, and now it's, oh, I think I know what's wrong. Okay. Oh, no, that's, okay. All right, there we go. That was, okay, wrong day. Now, there we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So just going to save that here, and let's set that. Save it. Okay, onward that we go. All righty. So there you go. Though that's a more extensive look at the storminess for tonight. Danielle, good to see you out there in Mercer this morning. Bob and Sue, good morning to you. Hello, Adam. Okay, we just talked about the severe. I figured some of you would ask about that, so we already talked about that. Rose, good to see you. Hey, Kenneth out there in West Springfield. Good morning, Becky. Still got a lot of fog there. Rachel, good to see you. Hello, Chatty Cathy, 59, and some fog out there in Youngsville. Hello to you, Thomas. Okay, we just talked about the complex for tonight. They are, and as you just saw, they are all over the place. But even the most pessimistic one, which gives us good storms, it doesn't give us the worst of the worst. Okay, we'll see how the new runs go later on in the day. Tom Atkins, of course, will have more when he's on this evening. Barb, good to see you this morning. Hello to you. Barb Walker, hello to you. Barb Turner and Barb Walker, both Cambridge Springs gals, I'm just realizing. Okay, you got some fog there this morning. Hey, Lori, good to see you. our retired science teacher. Good morning to you. Hey, Michael. Yep, get ready to cut the grass. Good weather for that today. Even though grass is probably wet this morning, but you're probably used to that. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Suzette. Donna from Murals Inlet. Good to see you. You're still no collar girl to me. Sorry. Hello to you, Bill. Oh, that's right. The Philharmonic's Rodgers and Hammerstein concert. You got some light. That was fun. We had a good one. It was all sold out there. Part of their pop series there. Glad you enjoyed it there, Bill. Hello to you, Darlene. Good, Darlene Hullabach. Good to see you this morning. Hullabach. Hello, Ron. Garden got watered well yesterday, as did mine. Yeah, I hear you, Ron. We'll see. I'm actually going to water my well, I probably won't do too much in the garden, but got to get that new grass nice and wet there. David, good to see you this morning. And we'll go right to the 7-day here. And we have a nice warm-up in store. So even today, again, everyone except Erie, I think, has a good shot at 80 degrees. We got 82 here, low 80s for Tuesday. I think we'll see those storms and showers around early this morning. And then see some sunshine break out for the afternoon. And then as we head toward Wednesday, warm front moves through. I was so tempted to go dry here, but these warm fronts, like the one that's going to get close to us tonight, make it a little active. A couple models have some rain, so we'll keep the threat of morning rain and even a storm. But most of the day should be dry, hot. As you can see, we hit the big 9-0. The ridge flattens on Thursday. That increases the chances for some storms in the afternoon. I'm always a little, skittish about, lowering the temperatures too much. I see, everything's flattening now. I'll lower it to like 84, and then we end up heading close to 90 again. So hopefully I won't fall for that trick of Mother Nature once again. And I'm going to go 88. Still could hit 90, I think, even though that ridge flattens. But it does look much cooler. As you can see, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, we get back below our average, which I think is 78 or 79 now. 78, I think. So we'll be on the cool side for Friday into Sunday, though it does look like it will be on the dry side as well. Hello to you, Kim. Good to see you this morning. Barb, you are welcome. You have yourself a great day. And it's about time for me to go and head on back. Sorry for the overtalk tonight, but if these storms do hit us, this could very well be an all or nothing deal. We either get next to nothing or we get kind of hammered. Leaning away from hammered, but we'll see. The new models seem to be inching the rain a little closer toward us after kind of keeping things toward the west. I don't like these kind of models. The main models come out 4 times a day. I like the early morning and late evening runs. I trust those more than what we call the other intermediary ones that come out a little after midnight, a little after noon. They have a better initialization. So I'll be very curious. Those will be coming out in several hours, and probably about late morning. We'll check those out, and I'll have an update at noon on the latest models, and we'll see where things go from there. But until then, enjoy this beautiful day. Some good stuff there. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy.